Welcome back to another FlexPBX Smart PBX training video. In this video, we're going to look at the main number feature. The main number feature is one of the most important features in the FlexPBX Smart PBX console. This is where you configure the main routing for all of your main numbers. Let's get started. First, select main number from the left-hand menu option. From here, you'll see all of the different areas that you can configure. Firstly, you'll see which numbers will follow this call flow. As you can see, this can be a single number or can be multiple numbers. You can use the Prepend feature for multiple numbers. This is very useful if you have multiple phone numbers or multiple companies. This means that when someone calls one of the numbers, it will prepend a word to the start and will display on the person's handset. Let's take a look at the Prepend feature. From the right-hand side, select the cog. Select Prepend. From here, you can see that we have prepended NSW to this number. Let's have a look at one of the other numbers. Again, select the cog and prepend. Let's go and select this one as company 2. This now means that when someone calls the top number, it will display NSW, whereas if someone calls the third number in the list, it will display company 2. This gives a clear indication to the person who is answering the phone which number has been called. It allows the person answering the phone to answer the phone in a different manner. The next thing in the main number screen is the office hours strategy. There are two options. If you want your phone to ring all the time, simply leave 24-hour open office selected. This means the phone will ring all the time or follow the incoming call handling all the time. If you have custom office hours, such as you are open between 8:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday, you can select custom office hours. This will give you 2 incoming call handling call flows, one for when you are open and one for when you are closed. Select custom office hours and you'll see the hours which it will be open and closed. The time zone is shown in the top corner. In this example, you can see by default that Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. is selected. Saturday and Sunday will be closed. If you want to adjust any of these, simply click into the box and choose the time. Let's go and enable Saturday. And let's say we're going to open at 9 o'clock and close at 1 o'clock. Once you've completed this, press save. You can also close in the middle of the day. This is useful for some law firms and accounting firms where everyone takes lunch at the same time. To enable this feature, simply click "Are you closed for lunch hours?" and specify the time that you were closed. This means that during this period, a closed message will play. You can configure this closed message under the incoming call handling menu. Let's press save and have a look at the next option. The office holidays section allows you to specify days in which you may be closed. As you can see, we have already populated public holidays, for instance, single days such as Christmas Day, the Saturday before Easter Sunday, Boxing Day, Easter Sunday, and the Queen's Birthday holiday. You'll see other single days below. During this time, you can configure a separate call flow for the office holidays. Let's go and add a new holiday. Simply click Add Holiday. You can add a single day or a date range. Let's go and add a single day. You'll see down the bottom here, there's a new day. Let's just go and create a demonstration one. Demo single day. And we're going to select this as January the 2nd. Once you've completed this, press save. If you need to add a range of dates, you can do so by clicking Add Holiday, Date Range. The date range can only be within a single month. That is, you cannot span over a month. So, if you want to close from December 24th through to January 2nd, you'll need to do that as 2 separate date ranges. One for the December days and one for the January days. Let's take a look at that now. Let's close for Christmas in December. We're going to close on December the 24th. And we're going to select the end of the month being December 31st. Let's go and add a second one now to capture the second range. This is the Xmas days in January. We're now going to close from January the 1st to January the 4th. This will now set your system in holidays mode, and as you can see, it will span a month, but you must do this as 2 separate rules. Once you've completed adding your days, click Save Changes. Once you've set up the main numbers, the office hour strategy and any office holidays, you can then look at the incoming call handling. As you'll see, because we've selected that we're open and we're closed, we have a lot of different options here. We have different rules that will apply for when we are open, when we are at lunch, when we are closed, and any holidays. If you don't want to close for lunch, it's simple. Go back to your office hours strategy, untick the Are You Closed for Lunch Hours. Press Save. You'll now see under Incoming Call Handling that the lunch option is missing. That is because you've selected that you're no longer closed for lunch. You're simply open, closed, and have holidays. Let's take a look at some of these options. By default, you get 3 options. You have an incoming IVR or call receptionist. Let's take a look. In this option, you can set up a menu. For instance, thank you for calling your company name. To speak to Jeff, press 2. Let's go and add a different one here, number 3, and this is going to call Malcolm Turnbull. You can also select a group of people. So let's go and add number 4, and this is going to select a group. So you can see here users. Let's go and select a group. We're going to call the accounts team. Let's go and add another one, number 5. And this is going to call a different team again. This is going to call the marketing team. So in this instance, you may say, press 1 for the directory, press 2 for Jeff, press 3 for Malcolm, press 4 for the accounts team, or press 5 for marketing. Now you can also set a default option. That is, if someone doesn't press a button on the phone or the DTMF tone is not detected. To do this, press Add Route, select Default, and then choose what will happen if no key press is detected. This might go to reception, for instance. You have a number of options to record your greeting. You can use text-to-speech. This has a maximum of 180 characters. You can upload your own file. This can be a MP3 or WAV file. Please see our other video on how to prepare your media to upload to the system, or you can record it over the phone. The best method is to upload your own file. You can use an application such as Audacity, which is free. You can also record your file on an iPhone or Android device. You will need to ensure that your file is MP3 or WAV format and has the correct settings. Please view our video on how to do this. Once you've completed your IVR, press Save. To save your incoming call handling, press Save Changes. You can go back and modify this at any time. Select Incoming Call Handling, and you can change it to any of the other options. Let's have a look at the After Hours options. Select After Hours. In this method, you can say, I want to have the call come in and skip straight to a voicemail box, being the main voicemail box. You may also have it go Incoming Call, ring a user or a group, and then go to an IVR. If none of these methods are suitable for you, we do have advanced custom call flows, and we'll cover that in another session. If you do use the advanced custom call flows, you can see on the right hand side, this is where your custom call flow will appear. Now let's have a look at the holidays. During the holidays, we may have this go incoming call, ring a group, and then go to a virtual receptionist. This virtual receptionist is different to the virtual receptionist that you set up originally. At any time, you can come in and change these settings. Please note that you cannot undo a setting once you press save. The system is real time and does save the changes you make immediately. Once you've finished making any changes, remember to press the Save Changes button. If you have a spare number, you can set up a main conference number. This is useful if you want multiple parties to dial into a conference bridge. Let's add that main number now for the main conference number. Select Main Conference Number, add from Spare Numbers, select your spare number, and select Add Selected Numbers. You now have a conference bridge set up. Congratulations, you've just gone through the main number call flow strategies. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We're here to help you.